What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and as always, thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. It's Matty B, and for today's video, I got an announcement that you guys may not like. We had a good run, but it's over. Matty B's two-stroke nationals are officially finished, and let me clarify, I am not retiring. I'm just quitting, no choice. And I'll explain my reasoning here shortly, but before I get into all that, just want to play you guys a quick little intro national of my favorite moments from the two-stroke nationals from 2022 and 2023. This is probably the coolest thing I've ever done in my life, and even looking back on it, it makes me bummed out that it's over. But when it's time, it's time. Unfortunately, we just ain't got it in us anymore. I'll explain more shortly, but let's roll the clips. Well, folks, that's a wrap on one hell of a ride. What started as a screw it, let's just go see what we can do on a two-stroke turned into something way bigger than I could have ever imagined. From all the fan love, places I've been, the following I gained, and the people I've met, the two-stroke nationals were by far the coolest thing I have ever done in my entire life. I just don't have it in me anymore, and it's kind of ironic that I used the song The Fire Inside Me because the fire is definitely no longer inside me. We are over it. It was an absolute damn blast while it lasted, and I would not change it for the world, but now my body's cooked, my head's not in it, and it just doesn't make sense for me anymore. But looking back on it all, I am so beyond proud of what we were able to accomplish with almost no resources. I mean, we started out on stock suspension, not even using race gas, and just rolled in with a blown out truck, just me, my chick, and a dream. And even after coming in hurt, 2022 was friggin' awesome. Only had one DNQ all season due to a bike failure. My YouTube started gaining traction, started gaining some fans, and it really started turning into something that I'd never expected. Between qualifying for almost every race, tying with Sexton at Unadilla, battling with Deegan at Budds Creek, qualifying with a broken shock at Ironman, and much more out-of-pocket activity, we actually started gaining a fan base, had tons of people coming through at the races, following was growing by the day, and it was so damn cool. And my original plan was to only race in 2022. I was just trying to make a name for myself to try to get a better business of training kids locally, but things went so well that I kind of had no choice but to try to keep it going. And right when I thought I was starting to gain some momentum in this gnarly sport, reality brought me right back down to earth and I smashed the wall in Arena Crash, and then a month later, smoked my dome again, so 2 back-to-back hits to the head, and I really was never the same ever since. Even kinked my neck up for good measure and started having some numbness in my hands and some crazy arm pump issues, and I almost didn't race at all in 2023. But then I was sitting on the couch watching every guy in the 450 class get hurt during Supercross that season, and on a whim decided, what the hell, I'm doing a bucket list summer and I'm racing every round. Came in with super minimal prep, but with all that considered, the start of 2023 was actually really good, with qualifying straight into the motos for the first 5 rounds. But then at round 6, I got sick at Southwick, DNQ'd it, and I might not have made that one anyway. I'm not a big sand guy, but after that one, we never got the train back on the tracks. I started having some freak bike issues and had to deal with some insanely brutal fatigue from driving to all the races by myself, doing bike work, editing YouTube videos, and of course racing and doing everything in between. It was just too much for one guy to do, but we had no choice but to try. Once I stopped making the motos, it obviously got a lot less fun, and by the end of 2023, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but following the series had even become unenjoyable and just downright stressful. Every week was a new problem, my limited success had appeared to come to an end, and just to put it bluntly, putting my life on the line every single Saturday just to make the gate started getting pretty old and really did not feel worth it anymore, especially with good friends of mine getting very seriously injured and ending up on the road to recovery page. So yeah, to just give it to you guys straight, I'm tired of getting hurt. I'm scared to get hurt more. My body will never be the same from what I've done to it through dirt bikes, and I've gotten off very lucky. It could be so much worse, and I kind of just want to get out of it before I end up in that spot. But with all that aside, one thing that I'm very thankful for is that I've set myself up to be able to make a living being involved in the sport I love. For me, my big thing is I just want to be around the sport. I don't have to be on the gate. I just want to be able to contribute and entertain people. And now, unbelievably, my YouTube has turned into something that I can actually pay the bills with. And all it started out as was something that me and Top Chick thought would be fun to look back on. So I've kind of ended up where I'm at on accident, but I'm very grateful for it. I'm not saying that I'll never race again, but I'm in no rush to come back, and when I do get back, it definitely won't be on the pro level. But I really hope you guys enjoyed hearing a Two Smoke sing around the pro motocross circuit as much as I enjoyed making it sing. To anyone that offered me any support, words of encouragement, or just even gave me some cheers around the track, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Y'all have no idea how cool it was and how much it meant to me. I'll be able to look back on these summers with a smile for the rest of my life, and despite all the concussions, we got memories, no choice. And if anyone wants to win one of my Two-Stroke Nationals bikes for $100, check out the info in my description. We're doing a little bit of a sweepstakes national. But now, here's a montage of all my favorite moments from all the vlogs from the 2022 and 2023 Two-Stroke National season. It's pretty long, that's what she said, but if you're not about it, don't watch it. I don't really care. I just wanted to leave it long so I could put all the best memories in there and give you guys a full picture of what it was like racing against 39 450s on a YZ 252 stroke all summer long. Roll the clips.
Chase Sexton, and there is the move. The number right there, Rob. He was wiggling back and forth, taking and here it is. Checker flag wave for the tires in the game, and I'm here to tell you, you are not going to shake. Got to be careful right now. Don't want to leave that door open too wide. It's here. No pressure right now. Plus 2 laps. I think Fred's going to wait quick right now, Robin. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard.
It says warning, this setup doesn't work for at the National.
Racing the National in 12 hours. The bike's finally coming together.
Tomac comes through, it feels like a damn Mack truck's about to run you over.
I would swap with my buddy.
I cannot believe how hard I have to try to get 30.
Let me zoom in on your dirt stash.
Holy shit.
Sexton figured something out that no one can top. He dominates Unadilla. And Matt Burkeen of the two-stroke fist pumps with him over the line, and Sexton is feeling it right now.
I never won my actual lap. I always won out of it. I saw you wait. I'm like, okay, I'm working 52 minutes.
Like a 19.
Tough race last week, trying to run down Ryan Dungey late in motor. Big drive, and Dungey still for the moment has.
He just put that racecraft in a... And I'm not going to say Eli underestimated the number 5, but as he pulled up beside him, he made a big charge, tried to make the pass when Dungey was...
Go to the top of the hill, rocks it on the outside, he looks over, Kenny. And at this iron.
First gas stop of the trip, and we're off. West Coast bound. Only a brisk 35 hours, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Right now, not even playing the game right now with the
22, the number to beat right now. I believe it was just a bit quicker. 220. third, Matt Burkeen. First, second, third, right there.
When he puts in the back left. Brandon holds off Blessinger again, and this is where it's going to get.
Go, Matty!
Matty B! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Still has his official tech card from 61 years ago for the AMA.
About Cooper Webb. Anybody that's been a fan of the sport for any given time knows Cooper Webb is not an easy rider to pass.
No, and that's fine.
Let's go, Matty!
Kind of idling around right now. There goes the filthy one. Phil Nicoletti, number 69.
Hey, how'd it go? It looks insane. So far, we're P7. We're gonna go slap around some more. Woo! Ladder race! Woohoo!
But it's not fast. It's not a fast track. It's a track that if you make a mistake, it really helps these riders adjust to what they're going to do. Danny Roxon putting his feet in the sand. A lot of things that you expect with a lot of riders to happen.
First we saw him put in 1 week ago. And look at this, Phil Nicoletti just inside the top 10. Trevor may have stalled out there. But you keep our eye on the 9. 50 for Ken Roxon has him in the SFX Championship hunt. And Brooks, one of the original fans.
First moto.
Farful and get subframe. Lower subframe bolts gotta come out right away. Here. Yeah, get these bottom ones out. Loosen the top. Yeah. Bottom. Just the bottom. I'm gonna put it in a bag. We gotta keep it. There should be 2 more.
Intermission, top end rebuild, complete. Matty B's gonna go out and kick some ass.
The human boy. Well, I thought Hayden was taking a page out of cadet. Tyler takes away. Roxon with the 4-second advantage over Team Thrill, especially with Jet, has to make up 6. Now, that's certainly not something he's not capable of, but right now, he's not like he's coming through the thing. I mean, you know, baseball players hit 300 here. And the drone camera actually got roosted from RJ Hampshire, and that drone's flying 30 miles. Fastest race today was going to be the second 450 race contest somewhere around 1 o'clock today. And without question, here's Vinny Denry that truly focused on the pedal game, never had an issue with speed, and right now, look at all the components and the pieces in right there. 18 at Jet Lawrence is working. Did you win a national in pink here, or just a supercross? This, man, you don't remember? There it is, a little homage to you. Again, keep your eye on time. Oh my God, 2 back-to-back.
Still leading this man. Burkeen just whooping up on Jet. He's trying, but he can't catch him.
You folded? Pretty much.
Brandis had mentioned it.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long ride.
Get Lauren, Sexton. Lauren puts him through the finish line. Lost to 23 and Chris Sexton goes 208, 328.
That's it?
Yeah, your radiator hose.
Yeah, Matty B.
Bro, I just got so lucky. Somebody turned my gas off.
Really?
Yeah. My bike just shut off. My gas was off.
We suck again.
Matty B and Superman.
We're out here watching the A group. It took me all season. I finally got demoted to B. I had a really bad qualifying last weekend, so
Stop being man up. Man up.
you heard it here first.
Man up.
You heard it here first. Added. Send it!
And yeah, basically everybody but the 450B guys has the opportunity. 450B out there right now. Wheels on the road. Whoa, right? Right now, wheels on the road. Whoa, rider down.
Looks like Matt may throw a leg back over here in just a second. Nasty pitch.
This is not good for the vlog.
Make sure Matt's okay.
Qualifying 1 did not go good.
Regular.
Come on, Matty B.
Mike, one of the greatest guys to work with ever.
As well, look, there's Matthew already back out on the track. So,
They're trying to straighten out
and those are respectable times. And those are respectable times right away, man. Same like you can move into the playoffs coming up. You know, we're going to head to Charlotte, Chicago then.
Here he is. Yeah.
At the medical rig, waiting for Matty B to come out. Cartwheel, massive brake bumps. Flip this thing over like a f***ing hot frog on a Blackstone grill. I mean, I'd never seen anything like it. It went out, tried to keep riding, but I think we're done.